Okay, let me know if you can hear me and see me okay. Make sure everything is okay, and then we'll get started. And it is going to be full again. Okay. Once again, just let me know if you can hear me and see me okay. There we go. Mel is on the call. There we go. Dick in Michigan. Joyce, Mark, Will. Oh, yeah, nice and full. Ernie in Florida. Andrew says, all okay from London, UK. Love that city. Beautiful city. Beautiful people. And we got John from Dublin. Fantastic place. Lisa from Chicago. Morocco. How do you say it? Do you say, is it Hamid? Ah, perfect. Oh, I really want to go to Morocco. When I was in Spain last time, I was very tempted to make the trip to Morocco. Looks like a beautiful place. Yes, Spain is very close. That would have been a great trip. Patsy from Charlotte, North Carolina. Am I Canadian? I am so Canadian, it isn't even funny. The family originated from Minnesota, but I am born and raised Canadian. Oh, Calgary. Beautiful Calgary. Beautiful Calgary. Beautiful city, beautiful people. Hate the hockey team. Oh my goodness, I'm a true Canucks fan. Oh boy, when it comes to American sports, I am all Alabama. Man, to my running shoes, my hats, my t-shirts, my light up LED light in the back window, I am all about Roll Tide. Atlanta, Georgia. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, well, first of all, let me share my screen and let's get rolling here. Let's share this screen. It should be easier to see today. Let me know if that is easier than last time. I have the right ratio on the resolution on the screen, so it should be just dandy. Oh yes, everybody says better. So much better. Okay, let's go over the real quick summary. And then let's take the next step. The ads were turned on, of course. Now, after running for 2 complete days, we have 9 sales, 8 mugs, and 1 t-shirt. And the total sales are $168 in revenue. Total cost for product, for shipping, for marketing, everything was $122, which left me a net profit over the 2 days of $46. Now, I know $46 for 2 days doesn't sound like a lot of money. In fact, it's probably not a lot of money. That's only $23 a day. But that was just for a couple hours, maybe not even a couple hours of work. And this is going to make me money for, I don't know, I hope 3.5 months. Now, if I was able to make $23 each day, all I would have to do basically is the 2 hours I put in, if I multiplied that by 10 times and just put in 10 times the listings, I should be up to $230 a day. That's much more desirable. So anyway, I'm happy because this is just the very start. We just need to be ready for September. And, this is definitely a good start, and you'll see things grow, and you'll see what we do to actually start to boost the sales. Oh, David from El Paso. Beautiful. This is part 2 of the 6-part series. The first part, and I sent out the replay. We're posting it all on our YouTube channel, so you can go and watch all 6 parts. The first one was creating the products and creating your listings. And we're going to go over that, a little bit of that. I'm going to show you a couple of the listings that we made. I'm just going to go in here right now. So here you can see the products that I added. I added 2 Biden coffee tumblers. And of course, I added the Pilsner tumbler and I added the coffee tumbler. So I have 2 products for Trump and 2 products for Biden. And then, of course, we have the 2 sets of mugs for Biden and 2 for Trump. And then I did the same thing with the T-shirts. And this is, of course, what they look like if you're riding with Biden. What I did is I took a little bit of time and I just went and using our mock-ups, I just slapped the designs on the shirts just to make it look a little bit better. I think these will probably end up doing okay. So anyway, I just did the white, gray, and the black shirts, and then I created thumbnails that actually show 2 people wearing the white shirt, 1 person wearing the white shirt, 1 person wearing the white shirt. And then I did the same thing. I did it with gray, showing 2 people, showing the guy, the girl, and then I converted it to a color that would work on black. And I did the same thing. 2 guys or 2 people, then the guy, the girl, and of course I put in a size chart. So let's go back here and let's go to political mugs. And let's take a look at what I did. Like I said, I spent a little bit of time, and I just used one of my mock-ups for the, just so that there would be a video in there, and on the thumbnail, of course, the little play button. And this is what the video looks like. It's very simple. I just made that myself and put the design on it. It's very, very simple. And of course, just a couple shots, people holding it. I didn't put 10 thumbnails in here. I just put in the basics. Anyway, they look good, and really that's all we need to make this thing sell. Taking a look at the videos, of course, there's a number of ways you can do the videos. Like I was just showing, I'll show this is what we call just a pointer video, and whether you use a video or not is totally up to you. We just throw them in. And anyway, this one, you can just add any text. I just put some dummy text in just to show you what a pointer looks like, points to the features. And then, of course, these are all mixed up. But that's okay. It just lets you know that you can actually just show them the features. If they're sitting there watching and there's no sound, you can just do that. And of course, the videos that I use when I make my own videos, I just make them with a blank, and then they just look like this. Of course, go back here a little bit. It's just very simple. It's product usage with a person, or it's product usage with as a pointer. And then, of course, the other one is sort of focusing on the product. It's prominent front and center. I don't know if this will make you any more sales or not, but we do put in the videos. We just think it makes our listings stand out. Anyway, let's go back and take a look because we now have 8 products here and 4 t-shirts. So we actually have a total of 12. We're going to make this call. Like I said, we're going to try and stick to just 15 minutes on each call this week so that you can actually see how we started with the political designs, how we put them on a few products, and then you're going to see how we add them to the specialty products, because really that's where we're going to be getting our best dollar, is in personalizing designs and adding specialty products. We're going to add things like the slate, the glass, the wood cutting board. You can see that. We're just going to add that as we go during the week so that you can just see us build out a little bit of an inventory of listings, different products. You never know what's going to take off. And it's really hard on a basic product like a t-shirt or a mug to have a super high profit margin. You have a much better chance in putting up the cutting boards. Remember when I tried the cutting board with free shipping, which was just the maple, and I put it up for $17.95. I couldn't sell them. Actually, I sold one. And when I raised the price to $70, they sold like crazy. So price isn't the biggest issue. And you want to focus on as many products as possible where you have a really high profit margin, a chance to make some real money. Of course, we'll be doing a bunch of the personalized political designs as well. And we're going to create some listings that aren't political at all. Some people don't want to do any political designs, and that's totally fine. Let's take a look. Let me just go to the dashboard. I'm going to get you this link. Setting up Locker Stock is totally free. And I'm just going to put the link in the chat. And then I'm just going to go in and I'll just show you. They've got a whole bunch of different products in here. And it doesn't hurt to try all of these different products or an assortment of them. I don't know if some are going to sell well. Some may, some won't. You never know. This one here is an absolute beauty. The enamel coated tin camping mug, absolute beauty. And of course, there's the coffee tumblers. This is one that I really love. We had a design pack. I'm not going to give you the link or anything, but these are sold by, I think Custom Cat sells these as well. And of course, this is what they look like. And this, is really popular at Christmas, especially on Etsy, with personalization where they can, have Christmas ornaments. Anyway, you can get these at Printek. You can get these at Custom Cat. I really like these. I'll show you the one that I absolutely love, and it is a best seller. Let me just show you this. If you're going to do Christmas ornaments, let me get the one that you should be selling. This one right here, for some reason, and you'll see on Etsy, this is so popular. The vintage red truck on everything just sells really well. This is a great idea for anything you're going to be selling. And the personalization, Etsy is just such a great place to sell personalized items. Anyway, you can go sign up for Printek, look at their products, check out their pricing. Is Printek the cheapest in the world? No, they are not. Do they have the best quality? Yeah, I think their quality is as good as anywhere else. Where they shine is how fast they can get the product out. You know, we hear the horror stories about a lot of suppliers. Well, one thing Printech is very good at is getting the products out on time. Oh, this one right here, this leatherette tumbler. Whoa, this is a dandy seller. And especially in the rawhide, in the tanned leather look. This is a sublimated decorative slate stone. It's a really nice product. Doesn't show it off so well there. But of course, you can see what it looks like right here in the video. It is a really, really nice product. Anyway, they have some really great products. And we're always very happy to sell those products. Of course, I'm recommending Printech because I think that they're the best for our business. Maybe they're not the best for your business. But when it comes to fast shipping, that is the biggest deal. I'm not worried about him not having the lowest prices. Price isn't the biggest issue on Etsy. In fact, we found it to be not irrelevant, but definitely not the most important factor. Quality product, how fast you get it out, communication with your customers, those things tend to be big deals on Etsy, and of course, reviews. And with using Printech, we've been happy because we've had all 5-star reviews on all of our stores, except this Renegade Lids. I think we actually had one that was a 4-star. Actually, I mentioned that before. We did have one 4-star. I can't remember why they had the nerve to give us a 4-star rating. Anyway, that's because we deliver a quality product and we deliver it quickly. Anyway, we'll take some questions at the end. You'll probably have some. But what we want to take a look at right now is the very next step. And let's take a look. As we were looking at these listings, like let's just go and take a look at this one. We see we got a video and 10 thumbnails, and they're dramatic and they look really good and they've got lots of life to them and they show the products off really well. Save that to the end. What you want to do is focus on this right now. It just has one product. It has a simple title. It has a description. When you're just trying to get out lots of listings to find out what people are buying, this is what you want to look at. You want to look at just a single thumbnail, get it up there quickly so you can get lots of designs out. When one starts to sell, then put the time in to make it look a lot better, because you'll get better organic ratings and you'll just get better conversions. When people click, more people will buy because you're giving them more information, plain and simple. Okay, so getting the designs up quickly is the big factor. Just a design on a single image, show it off nicely, and look for clicks and sales. If something's taking off, then put the time in. If it's never going to sell, why put all that time in? You'll waste way too much time. So anyway, that's point number one. This is your starting point. Get your listings up quickly. Don't worry about the 10 thumbnails. Just get these up quickly. A real nice image that shows off the product, and boom, you're in business. The next thing that we want to do, and this is what we're going to cover here right now, and I'm just going to do this with one so that you can see exactly what we do. Now, first step, we just had a single thumbnail. Okay, so we just had a single thumbnail. We're just looking for the winners. When we have something that is a winner, of course, we're putting our video in and putting our thumbnails in and getting it ready to go. So we're getting clicks, we're getting purchases, we built the thumbnails. The very next step is, and let's just take one. Let's take, let's just go with this one right here. Okay, so single thumbnails, lots of them. Find out where we're getting the clicks, where we're getting the sales, and then we want to take the next step and that is right here. We're going to go into the listings. And to do that, I actually have to go back here, and I actually have to go to listings. Okay, so if I go to listings, and I'm just going to take this one right here, and what I'm going to do is I am going to just copy this. We started with a single thumbnail. It's starting to sell. We put in a whole bunch of thumbnails, build a better description. And the very next step is we need to test our price points. So I'm going to copy this one. And all I'm going to do is come down to the title. And I'm just going to put this one as 01. And I'll just make some notes here in case we have some questions. And let me just take care of this. Just give me 1 second. Okay, I am just going to do one thing here. I'm just going to close that crazy thing off. And I'll go back to sharing this screen. And there we go. You can see it. Now I've added a 01 to the end. And in case there's questions, I'll make sure that we reference 01. How could that be when I just shut that off? So stupid. Oh, maybe that's what I have to do. Okay. So 01 is going to be minus $1. Because now I want to create lots of listings and find out where my best price point is, not which one sells the most, which one makes the most. So all I did was put a 01 on the end, and all I'm going to do is just zip down here to the price, and all I'm going to do is change this price by reducing it by $1. Okay. And there we go. And I'm going to make sure that I'm going to copy from this original one. And I'm going to copy this one again. And all I'm going to do is change the title to, I'm just going to put the 02 at the end. And I'm going to go down. And I'm going to reduce this by $2. So the first one I reduced by $1, this one I reduced by $2, and I'm going to publish this one. And I'll make sure that 02 is minus 2, and then we're going to go 3, and we're going to go 4. Okay, so let's go back to the original one here, and I'm going to copy this one. Holy crap, you click on quit Skype. It doesn't quit Skype. So let me do this to make sure that we're on track here. Let's go 03. And now we're actually going to increase the price. And this is the part everybody loves, is increasing the price. So let's do this. We're going to go 30.95. And let me see. Actually, sorry, on this one. Oh, shit. Okay. Let me do this for 1 second. Let me see. Okay, now I am going to do this. And I'm going to do this. There we go. That'll fix that problem. Okay, let's go back and let's share. That thing is so annoying. Okay, let's go back here. And instead of going, when I went down in price, I went -1 and -2. So I went down by $1 for each listing. Going on the upside, I'm going to increase it by $2. And I do have the 3 in here. That's good. And now I'm going to go and copy this one more time. And I'm going to be putting in the 0.4. And I am going to go down here and I am going to increase this one by $4. So I am going to go $33.95 and hit publish. And now we actually have we have the original listing and we have 4 listings. We have one that is increased by $2, one that is increased by $4. We have one that is reduced by $1 and one that is reduced by $2. And we'll do this for each one of the listings and we'll leave the ads turned on. So now we have 5 price points. And let's talk about this one a little bit. If this one for $33.95, actually, you know what? I need to make sure that I actually go in here and go to my political mugs and make sure that the sale is turned on so that everything is even. Okay, so now they all have the 20% savings. And let's just go back here and let's take a look. And we have everything put up. There they are right there. We can see the prices and we'll be able to see if they're going to work. Now, whichever price point takes off, whichever one is generating the sales, doesn't mean I'm going to stay there. If I find that the highest price point is making me the money. Oh, why is this one? Oh, yeah, that's right. Whichever one is, if it's the most expensive one, I'm still going to creep the price up gradually over time as I'm getting sales. When I find the price point that's generating the sales, I'm going to wait until I get a few sales, and then I'm going to gradually raise my price until I see that sales start to drop off. Then I'll back the price down to the last one that was working and I'm good to go. You know, this one, I believe that we'll probably be able to get right around 35 to 40 bucks for this by the time we're done creeping the price up. I don't believe that $27.16 and 5 for shipping, putting us at $32. That's not where I want to be on this one. I want to be right around $35 on this one. That way I know that I'm going to make some money. Anyway, I'll do that not on this call because we're trying to stick to nice short calls so that you understand the concept. This is what I'm going to do with each listing. It'll give me more listings that are being advertised, and it will allow me to see overall which mugs are selling, which price point is working the best. And then we're going to scale up from there. Tomorrow we won't be scaling, but on Thursday we will be scaling these up. We should have a much better idea, and we'll show you how we scale the winning price points and the winning products. Anyway, it's very, very simple. Once again, we started with a single image, a single thumbnail, and create a whole bunch of designs. Once it starts making sales, we build out a nice looking listing with more thumbnails and the videos. And we then take the next step, which is testing the price point. We are just running on the assumption that, for example, that this coffee tumbler was the one that was taking off with sales. And then this is exactly what we do to create more listings and find out exactly where we are the most profitable price point. And then we creep it up gradually until we're right where we want to be. Okay. Let's see. Let me go back here. Okay, let me see. No, the Pilsner tumbler is our own product. I actually have somebody that I'm sourcing that through. Once again, not everything has to be through Printech. The Pilsner tumbler, I really like this thing, and we just sourced it from somewhere else. Okay, let me see. What does the leatherette tumbler usually sell for on Etsy? Once again, we are not the cheap sellers on Etsy. We are definitely the high end. We try to position ourselves, and the more great looking thumbnails you have, and the more you can show off this product, the higher price you're going to get. They're going to come to your listing and see really nice looking thumbnails. They're not your standard looking thumbnails. They just look really good. And we're just going to make more sales. And most importantly, we're going to be able to command a much higher price. So asking us what they sell for, we tend to be definitely on the high end in our pricing. We found that Father's Day that people were willing to spend $30 for a personalized mug and $5 for shipping. We sold many, many, many mugs for $35, which included the shipping. I would never in my life spend $35. Was that a 15-ounce mug? No, it was just an 11. It was just an 11-ounce cheap mug. I would never pay that price, but we had no shortage of buyers selling our mugs for $30 and $5 for shipping. Okay. How can multiple people sell the same products on Etsy? Well, if you take a look on Etsy, there'll probably be about 1,000 people selling Pilsner tumblers or 20-ounce tumblers. All you have to do is put your own design on it, or your own take, or your own images. It's very easy. We actually take the photos, or we use our own mock-ups. We use our own designs, or we buy designs that we can put on our products, and that makes it our own. Okay. So you're looking for the sweet spot for pricing. Yes, that was all related to pricing. Number one, we only start to do the price testing once we have actually done the single images, found something that's working, and built out all of the thumbnails. And then we're ready to start to test our price points. What do you mean by multiple thumbnails? Well, each one of these is a thumbnail. And as I was showing you on the Biden one, there's only one thumbnail. It's just one image. And then when you actually go and take a look here, you'll see that we have multiple thumbnails. Putting more thumbnails in is going to take more time. So initially we just start with one thumbnail, just one product image. Just very, very simple. How many prices will you test? Well, I'm showing you that we've got 5. 2 went down by $1, and then $2. 2 went up by $2 and $4. I definitely don't mind price testing with more price points than that. Maybe not even going down anymore. I may do 2 more with $2 increments. So $2, $4, $6, $8. And remember this: very few people are actually going to ever visit your homepage. So you might look at this and say, what? Look at all these here with the different prices, but it looks like the same item. Most people are not going to come here to see this. So I'm definitely not worried. And we've had the same product with, I bet you we've had over 10 different price points on the same product. No issue. Okay, let me see. I can't make the screen any larger. This is a 19 by 20. It's an HD ratio. I can't make this screen any larger. So you'll have to watch the replay, or maybe try and increase your screen resolution on your own screen when you watch the replay. Okay, let me see. Do you use the Etsy free shipping for over $35? Yeah, we do. I think that anyone who's willing to spend the $35, we put that on there. You know, just make sure that you're taking that into account. You know, if they're going to spend $35 and you're going to lose, you know, $6 or $7 on your shipping, just make sure that you've taken that part into account if you're using the $35 free shipping. Normally, would you wait 2 days before scaling? Now, if I see something that looks like it's going to do well or is starting to do well, I scale, I get after things right away. You can always delete things, but you're better off to scale as quick as you can and keep an eye on things. What prevents customers from seeing the same product at different price points? Nothing. They go to the homepage, they can see this all they want. I've never had anyone complain. And what would they do? Come in and say, hey, I found one that's way cheaper than the other one. I would respond back and say, buddy, buy the cheap one. That's what I would tell them. Let's see. Well, we got lots of questions. Etsy free shipping over 35. Once again, that was basically the same question. Yes. Does more thumbnails build trust and allow you to sell more? Our conversion rates are much higher. If you have the time, put in your 10 thumbnails right away. If you don't have time, you just want to get them up, you don't want to waste time, just use a single thumbnail. You will find that things, that your conversion rate is much higher when you actually have the 10 thumbnails and a video. That's just what you're going to find. That's why we like to do it. But if you don't have the time, don't worry about it so much. Just make sure you get a single item up to get started. Let's see. Am I understanding that the same item is published on Etsy at the same time with different prices? I thought Etsy had a policy that the same item can't be published more than once in a store. They may have that policy. I don't know, but I changed the title. You can knock out a thumbnail. You can make the listing a little bit different. I've never had an issue with that. They may not like it. It may be against their policy. I don't know. I mean, there's probably 10,000 rules. I hope that they would send me something and tell me, hey, you've got multiple listings of the same product. And I'd say it's not the same product. I got a 04 at the end. All I'm saying is we've never had a problem with it. How many products do you typically have in a single store? Well, if you want to make and this isn't Christmas time, Father's Day, we literally ran our store with basically one item. And we did extremely well. And that was on a couple stores with just one item. It was just a personalized Trump mug. That's all we had. We did really well. Going into Christmas, if you have one item and it's doing really well, that's all you need. If you're talking about 12 months out of the year, steady, stable income, what you really need is, we always say, you need about 1,600 items. Sounds like a lot, but running duplication and variations of things, we can actually get to that quite quickly. Matthew did a video. I'll make a note. I'll send that a link out to that video. And Matthew is able to create 183 totally unique listings. He's very quick. He's got a couple methods to make it go really fast. He did 183 listings in 7 hours and 15 minutes. And I'll make a note here. So don't get too worried about having to have all of those. And they're not all going to sell, but Etsy does favor stores that have lots of high quality listings. And they'll just start to gradually over a period of time, although I'm not even running ads, people will just buy them. For example, one of the t-shirts that was sold this weekend wasn't through an ad. It was just somebody who came across the listing and bought the shirt. what did they end up paying for the shirt? They ended up paying $5 and about $22 for the shirt. I don't know that I'd pay $22 for a white t-shirt, but they did. Let me see. Do you provide these mock-ups for video? We have all of those, but we're not going to get into selling anything here, or it'll end up once we're all done the 5 days. I certainly don't mind showing you how we do some of these things and what our mock-ups look like. And as you could see, our mock-ups, we always shoot them with the blanks, and then it's no different putting a design on here than it is putting it on an image. It's relatively the same. You don't need any fancy software, whatever it is, iMovie, or I don't know, Windows Movie Maker, or whatever the free ones are that come with your PC or your Mac. You can use those to put a simple design on the video and just save the video. And they're just very, very simple. That's just what we use. I have 4 stores on Etsy. Yeah, that is correct. We run 4 stores, 2 are demo stores and 2 are live stores. David says, I have a little over 400 products in one store. You're well on your way. What do you do if someone wants 50 items in bulk? I don't know. I guess I'd give them a pretty good price. You just create your own product and just share the link with them. They'll normally message you through Etsy, and then you can create a product that is just a bulk product, and it could actually say 50 20-ounce tumblers, special price for, you even in the title you could put their name, their description when they make the purchase. There you go. Okay, let's see if we have any other questions. Hopefully this all makes sense. Do your research. Make sure if you can do some of these things. Like I said, we don't look at all the rules. We could be wrong. I just know that Etsy is here to make sales, and our stores generate sales. And they probably, the last thing they want to do is hassle people who have legitimate stores and are making legitimate sales. That's my guess. Okay, you are welcome, David. We are more than happy to help in any way that we can. And hopefully that over the next 4 days, you're going to see that Etsy is it's not rocket science. It's pretty simple stuff. You'll see here, we're just using our initial items. This is just one of our own mock-ups. Well, everything we use is our own mock-up. I do all of the photography on these items, local models, and we go out when the weather is permitting, and we go into some really nice locations to take our shots. I really like this location. That's what we do. Dick says you can't use Biden for commercial use. Well, that is probably correct. And in fact, that was one of the questions that we actually put forward to Donald J. Trump himself. And of course, personally, he had no problem. He endorsed, he signed our products. He wore the hats that we made for him. And all is good. I don't know if Biden wants to sue us and issue takedown notices. Boy, they're going to be busy people, I'll tell you that. Anyway, the information that I received from our, not legal department, but the more knowledgeable, was that, anything in politics, during politics, is pretty much fair game. Govern yourself accordingly. I'm just using Trump here. I'll show you, because we're going to upload, and I'll show you on the video. We're going to upload a bunch of products that aren't related to politics at all, and we'll make all the sales we need off of these products that are just personalized, that have nothing to do with politics. We just use Trump and Biden as an example. I'm not saying that you have to do Biden and Trump. I think with our glass cutting boards and the slate and our wooden cutting boards and the things that we're doing and the personalized mugs, I think that we'll make just as many sales as anything that's political. Let's see. Let me see. Biden campaign released a limited license term, essentially no commercial use. I'm not concerned, not at all. Sell whatever you like. I'm not telling you to. You must get out and sell Trump stuff. Don't take this because you see Trump or you see Biden that I'm saying, hey, it's legal. You can. I don't know. You know, we got a personal opinion from Trump. He seems to be very, very happy. You know, he did sign the hats. He seemed very happy that we are doing this type of thing to promote him. With his legal department, I don't know. Don't sell Trump. Don't sell Biden. Sell personalized. We'll cover that. I'll make sure that I focus on loading that stuff up so that you can see you don't need to do Trump or Biden. Not a problem. Not seeing those sublimated slate things in locker stock. I don't know. I see them. You may have to, let's see. I see them in locker stock. And where were they? Back here. If you don't see them, send locker stock, Printec a message and ask them, you know, I'm seeing laser etch slate. I'm seeing the glass sublimation cutting boards. I'm seeing the regular wood cutting boards. And then if I go down here, I'm seeing the sublimation slate here as well. I can't find it right now. Oh, there it is. Sublimated decorative stone. Okay. Can you show us how to personalize the glass cutting boards? Yes, we will probably do that tomorrow or Thursday. Okay. Trump is president, so he is fair game. Biden is not president, so he's not full game. A fair game. Hey, they can tell me to take it down. Like I said, you know, do what you want to do. I'm just showing you what we do in our store. Okay. Let's see. I was looking for slate, not stone. Yeah, for some reason he called it stone in here, which is cool. Anyway, we're here to help. We'll do the best we can. We've now shown the Trump. We're not going to show any more Trump-Biden stuff. We're going to move more into showing you over the next 4 days what we can achieve with the personalization. People on Etsy love personalization. Remember, politics are going to run out. Win, lose, or draw. No such thing as a draw. Actually, I guess there could be. Anyway, now technically, I don't think that there cannot be. Of course, there cannot be because you need 270 electoral votes. And there's only one way to get to 270 is to hit 270. The other one, there couldn't be a tie. Anyway, we are going to, you know, because it is very short term. It is 3.5 months. It's Christmas. It's the perfect storm. It's a great time for us to be doing political stuff. But if you're building a store and you want more long-term success, you want to make sure that you're dealing with building a lot of personalized products. And let me tell you, they've got so many here and they are so nice. You know, the sublimated can wraps, all of these just with personalization sell like crazy. You know, we had one guy buy a cutting board and he came back and said, I love that cutting board so much. I want to order 5 more to finish off my Christmas shopping. Personalization sells really well on Etsy and it sells for a really decent price. Tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, same time, same place, same link. You should get a notification an hour before, I believe. And I think that you're now going to get a notification of the replay and it comes 4 hours after. Anyway, that's it. We took enough time. We'll see you on tomorrow's call. Take care. Have a great day. and let's get ready to sell. Bye for now.